Mm-hmm. I'm back. It's been quite the hiatus of from YouTube. Sorry about that. My summer got busy. So I was looking, the last time I did a video, I did a garden update, which had nothing in it. So the beauty of the garden is starting to diminish. I need, these are all weeds in the thing. I need to do a lot of weeding, but my potatoes are dying back. My beets, which has a lot of grass in it, and seeds, are doing good. We actually picked a couple beets for dinner last night, and yeah. So my green beans are doing horrible. Actually, talking to other people, their green beans are doing horrible too. But we have some. I'll let those get bigger. So these are Vortex green beans. They're a pole bean. They get nice and long, and they don't get mealy. So, and my tomatoes. Look at it through here. Got my first red tomato, and just lots and lots and lots of tomatoes. I think it's going to be a good year for tomatoes. And oh, I gotta pull a weed. Pull and shake. Look at all those roots. Get it by the root. So throw that over. Chickens like to scratch through that. There's always bugs in there. So that's what that pile is. But I've pulled the hoses from all the rows, the potato rows, and anything else that didn't have anything in it. So that way we're not just wasting water. Here is some potatoes. These were in a bucket, so I had some volunteers pop up. Ran out of room to get them into the rows with the rest of the potatoes for the year, so I just grabbed a couple buckets and threw them in there. There's probably a pound and a half of potatoes, so it wasn't a waste. And I finally got zucchini this year. I think this was like the third planting. Ooh, look at that, baby. Kind of see how big it is next to my hand. I might pick that. I don't know. I'm starting to get, oh, there's another little one on the end of that flower. I'm starting to get zucchini. And I need to get another row of string to kind of take care of the jungle. So, not a total year for crops, but it looks like I'm going to get probably at least 100, if not 200 or 300 pounds of potatoes. And I got a row there. Carrots are doing good. Been picking those and eating them. This is my broccoli. Broccoli did horrible. It's like nothing. So, got a couple potato plants in here. I got to remember to get those dug up. But broccoli did horrible. Green beans are doing horrible. There's some tomatoes down below. Little tomatoes. Lots and lots of little. Got some back there that are, oh, I'll see if I can point to it somewhere. Yeah, there's potatoes there. There's some right there. They're about ready to ripen up. These are, I love these. These are so good. But yeah. What's some other things in the garden? So we planted asparagus. Got to get in here and get this weeded out. We were talking about that this morning. Crew got together and we were over at one of the crew members' houses looking at what she does. She lives in the city, so she does a bunch of containers. She even had blueberries in containers with blueberries on the on the bush. Kind of made me jealous. And we'll go over here first. We did some happy little sunflowers. So my wife likes the sunflowers. I think I like them better. They're happy. When we were dating, that was the flower I would buy for her. Just happy little flowers. I love them. So this year, our first row, which is missing, was Blue Hubbard. It got eaten by the squash beetles. We had one remaining. Golly, I don't even see it in here. Oh, there it is. Yeah, actually, it's right there. It's the only Blue Hubbard that made it. And then this vine here, I think. Was it coming out of the ground? Yeah, this vine. Make sure I don't step on anything. Where is it going in again? Does it go in there? Oh, yeah. So this second row is butternut, and then the third row is pumpkin. Let me zoom in. Boom, pumpkin. So I did pie pumpkins. So they're little guys, but they're just full of meat, not a bunch of seeds like the Jacqueline or pumpkins. Ooh. And this, let me get over here. I'm glad I'm out here. This is why you gotta check on your garden quite a bit. See, we got another one right there. And here is, ooh, they see me coming. Squash beetles. I'll come back and just kill them all. But yeah, so hopefully this comes out. Looking at the sun here. It's a beautiful evening here in northern Michigan. Yeah, finally cooled down. I only got up to 70 today. And here, this is gonna be, hopefully this comes out good, minus all the grass, which I need to get in. You can see I've been digging it out. But this is back up here. Sweet potato vines everywhere. So I did it in the greenhouse. It's currently 70 degrees in here, which is about the outside temperature. And just found by putting a fan on. It's on a timer. See it over there. About 10 in the morning it kicks on, and 6 o'clock at night it shuts off. Keeps it about, well, on hot days it probably keeps it about 10 degrees warmer than the outside, so it doesn't get awful. And then I have the shade cloth over top. Ooh, it's got a rip in it. Got a couple rips in it. Yeah, it's not good. So the shade cloth, it's amazing. It keeps the heat down. So I figured I'm gonna, ooh, I gotta get in there and get some of the, oh, what do they call it? Milkweed. I've been trying to keep these from going to flower because I don't want them to come back next year. So, I got some work to do. Look at all that grass. Oh, I got lots of work to do. So, but that's a garden update. Let me go back out here. I just saw some cute little, I don't know what kind of flowers these are. I'll have to ask my wife. Oh, look at that. Look at the beauty of nature and everything God's created. Little bitty. I don't think they're sunflowers, but they're beautiful. So there's my garden update. It is a little past August. There's one of my, I'm gonna eat him or her if she keeps jumping in the garden. I keep chasing that bird out. Either that or one of her 2 other white birds like her. I'm like, stop eating my, she keeps going after the zucchini. So last couple of zucchinis we got, they got about an inch or 2 off of it. So but it looks horrible. But there is food in there. I need to, here in the next day or two, I'm going to get in and get all the grass pulled out, and then depending on how dry the ground is, I need to start pulling up potatoes. So it's work, but it's pleasurable. Meeting today with my crew, I suggested that everybody have enough food to make it through to next year this time, because I got talking with somebody, and just like the green beans, this individual actually buys and processes. She's a commercial canner, and she's having a hard time finding green beans. And everybody I talk to in my area say green beans are doing horrible. So, and there's some other plants that didn't do too well, like my broccoli. So got to think about having enough food to make it. And so if there's shortages in the commercial realm, now we're going to see that in the grocery stores come this winter, next spring, because obviously we don't eat from the grocery store from this year's harvest. We're eating from last year's harvest. So start putting food away. I think we're finally going to get to the lean years that we talked about, or I've talked about before on this channel. So, all right, well, that's about 12 minutes of my rambling. So keep doing the things and do things that protect your family for the future. I'll talk to you guys next time.